Hello everyone and welcome back to Danganronpa 2 where we're trying to solve Nagito's murder.
Using Russian roulette.
Using Russian roulette, which was a reference to one of the earlier
trials.
So we think that he used his luck to force the traitor to throw poison that will kill him.
And then it outs the traitor.
And then it outs the traitor. It's honestly one of the best twists in any of the trials I can think of so far.
I think so.
It's impossible.
Impossible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
No, because he's going to know who had that bottle.
That's right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras. If Monokuma doesn't know, his trial doesn't count. Isn't that right?
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever. I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times.
Ooh, that feeds into another crazy theory I have, but we'll get into that later.
I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to take a while.
Please stop! I will never become queen!
Poor Sonia.
How can you? I'm so jealous. I mean, how can you have such an awful power?
Can it be him?
So, of course this trial still counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
Yes, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
Is giving
got
up all
it.
we
No.
can do?
I've got it.
Pick us.
Pick me.
Too early to give up.
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
Ooh, pick us.
Yeah.
We know,
No,
teacher.
It's just a hunch. It's possible that it's probably... There's one way, I think. Really? Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time?
Oh, is this where we're doing the
from
comic book?
I want to make sure my hunch is correct. Hajime, please.
Okay, time to put us together a comic book. That's right, it doesn't mean the trial is over yet. Even though I don't know who killed Nagito, it should be clear what kind of trap he set. Then I have to do it, even if it leads to despair.
I got it. Let's do this then.
So I think we're going to end up being... That's funny that we ended up both being right, that Nagito killed himself, and assuming we're right that Chiaki's the traitor, then she's the one who killed Nagito. Interesting.
Let's do it, man. Oh, I like that they don't even hide the fact that it's...
That is Nagito. There's no... Well, yeah, I guess they don't really have to at this point.
Yeah.
What's inside Nagito's refrigerator?
Don't have that.
Don't have that.
Right before switching the poison.
Nope. Don't got that. What please? Nope.
Nope.
What's beyond the Monokuma panel? No. No, look, we're the ones who are... Because we don't know which...
Oh, that makes sense. His whole body wasn't tied up.
No.
How did he support the sphere?
We don't have the bear. In order to hurt himself... Jeez. Wait, what? Nagito propped up the... How did he... Oh, what did he use to support the spear? I think that's this. Right? Yeah, okay. I thought it said... Never mind. I misread that. Nagito propped up the knife or something. The reason we went to the warehouse was...
Nagito on the screen. It's Nagito on the screen. Scroll over that one. Video message.
No, because remember the video message came... Didn't it come after? No, you're right. Yeah. Good call. Good call. All right, so thrown fire grenades. Inside the thrown fire grenade was... That would probably be him being poisoned.
What made the spear fall? Throwing the grenade,
No, because we already have... Here's us already throwing the grenades.
Oh, okay.
So we can rule out that one. I think I'm pretty sure we can rule out this one. Yeah, so putting duct tape over my mouth.
He's already got it on there.
In order to hurt himself.
Oh, he had to use the tape in order to
Right
hurt
there.
himself. Okay.
That's
All right.
That's kind of weird, but all right.
Whatever. There's poison.
The spear is dangling. All right, I remember seeing... Propped up the knife or something. Where was that? What made the spear fall? All right, I think the spear actually came earlier. Prop the knife up. It was the one that... His whole body wasn't tied up. Nope, that's not it. What's beyond the Monokuma panel? No.
Was placed. Okay, those are the canisters in the break room.
There's a lot of.
What's placed inside the break room?
I don't think that's it. Right before switching the poison. Ah!
Poison.
I feel like the spear's dangling. I feel like that was a thing, and I'm trying to remember what it was. Right before switching the poison? No. Was placed inside the break room. It might be that. I don't think it is.
It's those fire things right before switching the poison. You use that because he's got to grab those. No, scroll back. Right there. Isn't that?
Right before switching the poison.
Is the fire? He's got to grab those.
Oh, it's yeah.
No.
No. All right. No, it doesn't figure anything about it one more time. Yeah, I didn't. No, I think it's a spear. I swear there was one that was like, where was the spear or something like that. Oh, nope, that's already shown hanging there. Never mind. Naito propped up the knife with something. No, we already... What made the spear fall?
I don't understand this one.
Yeah, this is probably like the first time where nothing makes a lot of sense. His whole body wasn't tied up. All right, none of this matters for that. Be careful when... God.
Wait, maybe it is the sphere hanging there. Because he's hanging the thing over the...
I don't... No. Because there it is, right? Because no, that's it right there. He hasn't.
Okay.
Well, I'll try it. We haven't. Yeah. No, it's the. I'm pretty sure it's the fire grenades. I just don't know where. Right.
If we tried that one.
Did we?
Yep.
Okay.
Keep going. Put the fire grenades back there. I said that. You told me that.
Did I? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did. My fault.
Okay. Okay. That cap right there, I think is that one.
Right before switching the poison.
I think you take the cap.
You don't think it's...
No, that's the picture of the mask.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Just gonna let you do this. Clearly, I am a detriment to what it's going.
The Monokuma panel. Don't know what that is yet.
I think
it's that.
I think it might be that. We'll come back to it.
Whole body wasn't tied up.
Whole body wasn't tied up. Was that the sneak attacking my left?
No.
Well, he didn't actually do that yet.
And the knife picture's already there.
Nagito propped up the...
I think it's going to be the fire one is what it's going to be.
Beyond the curtain.
Yeah. Yep, there we go. Okay.
All right, how far back have we gotten everything?
Good.
All right, we're good for 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so what we got here? His whole body wasn't tied up.
So maybe it's that one.
Yeah. Okay. And then I think the other one we're gonna use is the poison from the shattered grenades.
It's not that. Inside the thrown grenades, so it's gonna be those. Okay.
Last stop. All right.
All right, Monokuma Bear.
Sprinklers.
That's the sprinklers right there. That one's the sprinklers.
Well, no, we already have it right there. What made the spear fall?
His hand.
Oops, I let go of the cord. And then the other one is the Monokuma.
Monokuma.
All right.
Well, that was painful.
It's weird, like, it's the ones towards the end were, like, really obvious, but there were some, like, the
Here's
end
everything that happened in this case. The person who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda.
I thought it was Komada.
He kept a specific item inside his cottage that he needed for his plan. Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from the Octagon. Using the gloves and gas mask that he got from the military base.
Look, Glug, glug.
Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that
But-
poison.
I just noticed that one. I'm like, nope, that's my favorite. Snug.
When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence, the blue aluminum seal on the grenade. With that, Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory,
I'm done.
put it back with the rest of the grenades in the break room.
Done.
The next morning, Nagito appeared before us and declared that he hid a bomb somewhere. While we were looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse. In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the door to the curtain and placed an oil lighter in front of it. From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion. First, he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord. Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand.
Tug, tug,
In
tug.
doing so,
It's
he
pretty
made sure that
elaborate.
only his right hand was
Yeah.
free,
Have you thought of
while
all
his
this?
remaining arm and legs were tied up.
Hey.
As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand, he lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear. But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted. First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream, he stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his
Smart.
left arm and in both of his thighs.
Done.
Finally,
Doom.
he propped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade.
Man, it
He didn't
takes that
just want us
special
to
kind of
think he was
crazy to
tied
do
up.
all that.
He also
Yeah.
wanted us to think he'd been tortured. Through all this, Nagito never let go of the spear. His plan still wasn't over. In fact, it was just about to begin. Meanwhile, we finally arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message. After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to the warehouse. But that was part of Nagito's plan.
Bam.
We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect. The panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain.
Couldn't you argue the person that opened the door and started the fire and necessitated throwing the...
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just trying to find some way to lose Akane and all
Shocked by the
this.
sudden fire,
I
we
really
rushed
thought
to the
that was what it was
factory's
gonna come
break
down
room
to,
to
is who
obtain
opened
some
the
fire
door.
extinguishing grenades.
If she hadn't opened the door, none of this would have happened.
I know.
Just saying.
We then aimed for the fire's origin point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply. It never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poisoned grenade that Nagito had prepared.
I think I remember at the beginning Monokuma
Poison
saying that
sent to
even
the
if it's an
floor,
accident, it
instantly
still
vaporizing
counts.
due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere. The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized. That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor. There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness. Which caused him to let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach. This is all the information related to Nagito's plan. His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer. At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they killed someone. Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. That was Nagito's trap.
I love it.
I'm telling you, though, it's a traitor.
Isn't
In
that right?
conclusion, the fact that we can't
All of
determine the
us.
killer's identity. This should be the truth behind Nagito's trap.
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the killer is? Chiaki?
She knows.
Just as I thought. It's impossible, isn't it?
You say we just have to vote for someone?
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was?
Huh?
He said this to us earlier. That feeling of belief is at the heart of his trick. He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames, and he believed we'd fall into his trap. By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito
And his
believed in
luck.
from the bottom of his heart. I want you to try to remember what that is.
His luck. His talent.
I see!
In Hajime.
And Hajime. Easy
Nagito
shit.
believed in his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
Yep.
Guess
Yes.
the last thing he could believe in was his own talent.
That's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
But, in his case, it was pretty remarkable, wasn't it? It almost seemed like he had blind faith in it.
You're right. The same thing happened when he cleared the final dead room at the funhouse.
Yeah, he had all of them in there.
Yeah. Only had a 1 in 6 chance of surviving.
Uh-huh.
He did the same thing when the first killing happened at the old building near the hotel. He depended on his luck and was able to get cleaning duty just as he wanted.
Yep. Yeah, it's every trial he's had this thing with his talent.
But his luck doesn't have anything to do with the case this time, right?
Wrong.
I just thought it was strange that it doesn't connect to anything.
Huh?
He factored in his belief in us. But for some reason, he didn't factor in his own luck.
He did.
No, there's no way. I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about.
What did he do?
You know, he wasn't just after anybody. He probably had a target. A target he was aiming for all along. A person to set up as the killer.
A target? Who?
The target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it. That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student, and incorporated that luck into his plan. As long as he had his luck, he believed the target he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
You mean he left his plan to luck?
He sure did.
Risked his life for that?
He probably risked his life just so his ultimate luck could decide this.
Who is it? Who's the
Oh my
target?
god, you guys are
Nagito was
idiots.
after?
I should already know the answer.
Come on, me.
Well,
I see.
I'm proud of us for figuring that out.
yeah.
That's it. The traitor. Nagito was after the traitor, huh?
Then he relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was until the very end. All he could do was rely on his own luck.
Then what he said in his video message...
So he was just bluffing.
That's probably true. By that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
Then it's just as Nagito said at the beginning. His purpose was to weed out the traitor. If we just believed in what Nagito said, we would have reached the answer much quicker. The reason this took so damn long, was it really because we didn't
But if
believe
he
in him?
just wanted to out the traitor, he didn't have to go this far and make that person the killer. Damn it! We're all in a huge bind because of that.
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
By finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that despair. That's
Yep.
something he'd say.
Yeah.
Mon ami, it looks like you've got something you want to say. But you better just keep your mouth shut.
And that concludes my argument. Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna believe me?
He relied on his luck to aim for a target, but he didn't even know who he was aiming for. It sounds way too unbelievable to have actually happened, but...
The only thing we can do is believe.
If we don't, then we'd just be relying on our luck when we cast our votes.
But even if we do believe, what should we do? I mean, if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
You are absolutely right. It is hard to think the traitor would reveal themselves now. If, by chance, the traitor revealed themselves during that bomb scare, what would have happened? Would it have stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
Huh?
But they couldn't help it. Even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they couldn't do it because they weren't created to do that.
What?
Chiaki?
I'm worried about something.
Get a hold of yourself!
She's not a real person.
Oh, this goes in with my other theory. Remember when I, remember I,
What was yours? I have one.
remember I said Matrix.
Ultra ego.
Oh, yours is probably better.
I wonder if it's something to do with alter ego. That's the only thing I can think of is that she's so good at video games and logic that I'm wondering if she's a program.
That's why I want you guys to guess.
You want us to guess?
Yeah, I want you to guess.
What? What does that mean?
Who do you think it is, Hajime? Who do you think the Future Foundation sent to infiltrate your group as the traitor?
Why?
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
Why?
A traitor who can only interact with everyone as a traitor.
Why?
Because that's the nature of their existence. They can only exist as a traitor.
Seriously, why?
Who do you think is the traitor? Hajime, please.
This disgusts me.
Wait, can we select Monami?
Nope.
No.
Oh, good, he didn't say anything.
It's... you? Chiaki, you're the traitor?
Does she know she's the... Well, because they weren't an actual student.
Hold on! Aw, you totally guessed right. Just as expected. Yep, you're correct. I'm the traitor. The agent sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all is me.
Damn it. Why? This is, I mean, this nonsense is, why? Why does this make sense?
Hey, Chiaki, are you being serious right now?
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a lie, right? Surely you must be joking. I'm sorry. It's the truth.
Hey, what are you saying sorry for?
What does this mean? You... Up till now... You've been tricking us?
What? We were not tricked! After all, we have been working together all this time. We have been helping each other all this time. Chiaki, being a traitor, being a member of that horrifying Future Foundation.
I don't think it's horrifying.
That is obviously a lie. Please, wait. The Future Foundation isn't what you think it is.
Shut the fuck up! We're talking
Oh,
to Chiaki!
remember, didn't I say that she was gonna have like all the answers and we were like, shut up?
No, I have nothing more to say.
Why?
Because we already know the killer's true identity. So the only thing left to do is vote.
Hold on! We're not satisfied yet!
Oops.
If you say you are the traitor, please provide an explanation that will help us understand. We cannot vote until we are satisfied. That is what you said earlier, Chiaki.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
It's weird, isn't it? Waiting until right now to out yourself.
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to do that? Maybe... I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost.
Ooh, I think you might be right about her being a program. Huh?
Hey, Hajime. Can you do me a small favor?
Favor? Me?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the traitor.
What?
What are you saying? Why do I have to do that?
I want to explain everything to you guys, but... as I expected, that's rather difficult. That's why... the only thing I can do is plead with you. I want you to do it. I believe you can prove it.
Whether I can prove it or not, that's not the problem. Don't you understand? You may as well be asking me to kill you. There's no way I can do that.
I'm very sorry, but this is the only way. So please.
Looks like we gotta do what we can. It's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we can ignore this without confirming it.
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a heck of a lot easier for us to understand, but...
She's not disguised at all, 'cause Chiaki isn't the traitor.
Monami?
Too bad. I'm not part of the same group as that girl. I don't know anything about that girl at all.
Hey, are you trying to cover for her like that? You suck!
I've always been alone. I have no
The Notebook.
friends anywhere. That's why I have no relation to Chiaki whatsoever.
Hajime, you're going to listen to my request, right?
Damn it.
Chiaki isn't my friend. I hate Chiaki so much.
Oh, come on.
This makes me so sad.
Monami and Chaki's relationship, proving it here, is that the only way? Hangman's Gambit. Oh. Oh,
Oh,
this.
yeah.
Hajime, you stupid face.
Oh my god.
Let's all get along. I won't let you. Let's all get along. First open and mix. I can't lose. Hajime, you stupid face.
Hajime, you stupid face.
I won't let you.
Oh god, we're gonna run out of stuff. This is, out of all the ones, this, I don't know if it's lag or what, this is like the most broken.
I'll lower your grades. Disappear. Hajime, you stupid face. Let's all get along. I'll lower your grades. Chiaki and I aren't best friends.
Got it.
This is the end! When we investigated Nagito's cottage, I discovered a notebook with the new Sami logo on it. That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
I don't know. I don't know.
Don't tell me. Is that where the traitor's true identity is written?
That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen, I made sure to bring it here today.
Oh, so sudden?
Give me that notebook! Huh? What is this? Is this Monami's diary?
But she can't write.
Is the traitor's identity written in here?
Nagito was probably looking for that too. So that might be why he stole the notebook. But you wouldn't know who the traitor is just by reading this notebook. Of course, Nagito wouldn't know either. However, it's different for me.
You know?
It took me this long, but I finally understand.
No, the truth is I might have already known the moment I found this notebook. I mean, we figured that out.
Yeah.
It's just I wanted to turn my eyes from the truth it contained. But now I clearly know. I can't help but know.
First of all, this isn't Monami's diary. Apparently she can't write.
And the one who wrote this is...
Someone connected to Monami. Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monami?
Is it evidence that they were observing our actions and reporting to Monami?
But how would you know who the traitor is from that?
Because there's an entry written in here that only me and one other person would know.
Topic we discussed in that entry. The final dead room? Yep.
In the notebook, there was a specific entry. There it is. It's true. I tried to go inside the final dead room, but the only one who knew that.
This Jackie.
Yep, there we go.
That's right. The only person who knew that is Chiaki. That's why Chiaki is the only person who could have possibly written about this.
There must be some mistake. I mean, if Chiaki is the traitor, what was all that time we spent with her? Was that all a lie too?
Miss Sonia.
Chiaki is... She is being controlled by Monokuma. That is why we should help her.
Nope.
I'm not satisfied either. I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
Maybe she was trying to prove that she wasn't the traitor. Because she knew it wouldn't work. She even said, looks like it's wrong.
Chiaki immediately went to the card reader with her handbook.
She tested it
Nagito
out
didn't
right
know who
away
it
after
was.
being told it would only react to the traitor's handbook.
That doesn't make any sense. A traitor would be more cautious than that.
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake. That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
She knew? That is a mistake. That must be a mistake. Why are you saying such things? Do you really want Chiaki to be the traitor?
Of course not.
I will not believe it. I refuse to believe Chiaki is a traitor. There is just no way.
I don't want to believe it either. I don't want to believe, but...
Then nobody will be saved.
What? I thought that was going to be it.
Me too.
Alright.
Chiaki is not the traitor.
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
She did.
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious. There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me, when I tried to detonate it.
Unless you know a whole lot about bombs, there's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
There's no way you'd know it's fake. I don't want to believe it, but I have to move forward. I have to move towards the path she's showing us. I don't understand.
The
He's
only
not the
one of these
traitor.
things we have not used is Sonia's account. What is
When
it?
we were trying to...
Monami! Monami was there at the,
Chiaki use the card reader
at
right
Sonia's
away?
account.
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
Oops.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me, when I tried to detonate.
That's not it. That's not it. Sonia shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake.
Because Monami
Yeah,
was
who's
standing
there?
there. Yeah.
Monami was also there when you found out the bomb at the military base wasn't real.
I knew that was going to be important.
You said so yourself.
Is that true, Miss Sonia?
Well, we're going to have to wrap this up in the next episode as we're already running a bit long.
Oh, this sucks so
Oh,
bad.
that's so disappointing.
And the problem
I mean,
is, like, I think the Future Foundation's good.
I do too.
And they're
Yeah.
all telling Monami to shut up.
Yeah. It was a very interesting twist with Nagito relying on his luck. I thought that was pretty cool. But we'll just have to finish this up next time. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.